During our son's parent-teacher meeting, my wife joked, he tries to help with homework, but honestly, he's dumber than the kids. The teacher laughed uncomfortably. I just smiled. A month later, she was explaining custody papers. My wife, Jessica, is a corporate lawyer who went to Ivy League. For 12 years, she never let me forget it. In her mind, I wasn't her partner. I was her pet project, the working-class husband she could mock to show how superior she was. The jokes were constant. At dinner parties, it's so cute how excited he gets about playing with his tools. She'd correct my grammar like I was a child. But the worst part was what she was doing to our 10-year-old son, Leo. She was teaching him to see me as incompetent. When he'd ask for help with math, she'd sigh, "Why don't you wait for me, honey? Daddy gets confused with big numbers." I tried fighting it, but every argument ended with silent treatment until I gave up. I stayed trapped because I was terrified she'd use her money and legal connections to take my son if I left. The breaking point came at Leo's parent-teacher conference. He was struggling with science, and Mrs. Davidson suggested parents help with a home project. That's when Jessica delivered the line that ended our marriage. She let out that condescending laugh and told the teacher, "Well, I'll be handling that. He tries to help with homework, but honestly, he's dumber than the kids." Mrs. Davidson's smile froze. She laughed uncomfortably, but I saw the pity in her eyes. In that moment, my wife had declared me an unfit father in front of my son's teacher. I didn't react. I just smiled quietly and sat through the meeting. But something inside me died and was replaced by cold resolve. I wasn't just leaving her. I was taking my son with me, using her own cruelty to do it. I hired Marcus Thorne, the most aggressive family attorney in the city. I drained my savings to pay his retainer. He was blunt. "Judges hate parental alienation, but you need proof. Hard, undeniable proof." So I became a spy in my own home. I bought voice recorders and placed them in the kitchen, living room, and Leo's playroom. It was legal since I was part of the conversations in my own home. The evidence I gathered was sickening. A kitchen recording where Leo asked about his history project. I started explaining, and she cut me off. "Leo, don't listen to him. He probably thinks dinosaurs are still alive. Let's look it up on a real website after your dad is done helping." A living room recording during a documentary. I commented on a scientific principle, and she laughed. "Did you learn that from one of your tool catalogs, Paul? It's cute that you try." The worst was her phone call with her sister. I don't know how much longer I can take it. It's like having two children. I swear Leo is already smarter than he is. My only hope is that the kid inherited my genes. While gathering evidence, I launched Operation Superdad. I took over Leo's schooling and activities. For his science project, the thing she'd mocked me over, I took him to my workshop. We spent 3 weekends building a solar system from scratch using scrap metal, ball bearings, and a motor. We welded, painted, and figured out gear ratios to make planets orbit at different speeds. Leo was captivated, learning mechanics and engineering while seeing his dumb dad in a new light. He got the highest grade in his class. Mrs. Davidson emailed saying it was the most impressive project she'd seen in 15 years. I documented everything, every insult with timestamps and audio files, every hour helping Leo, every school event I attended, and every one she missed for work. The final piece was financial discovery. While I'd been putting my income into joint accounts for bills and Leo's expenses, she'd been diverting her salary into a secret investment portfolio. Hidden money while planning to take mine in divorce. After a month of preparation, I was ready. On a Friday night, when she was bragging about winning a case, I calmly handed her a manila envelope. "Speaking of legal matters, I have something for you." She opened it and found custody papers requesting primary, physical, and legal custody of our son. "What is this?" she whispered. "Custody papers? Is this a joke?" "No," I said, looking her dead in the eye. "It's a consequence. You've spent years treating me like an idiot and turning our son against me. You publicly declared me dumber than kids. Well, this idiot just spent the last month building a case that's going to ensure our son is raised by the parent who actually respects him." The explosion was everything I expected. She screamed, cried, threw a glass against the wall, called me every name in the book. I stood there calm while she raged. During depositions, her lawyers tried painting me as a simple-minded tradesman who couldn't provide intellectual stimulation. Then Marcus played my recordings. Her face went white as the jury heard her systematic campaign of parental alienation, her mocking me about homework, her phone call about hoping Leo inherited her genes. The evidence was overwhelming. Her own lawyers advised her to settle rather than face a judge. The result was complete victory. Primary, physical, and legal custody of Leo. She gets him every other weekend.